Hey, do you guys remember that Netflix show Stranger Things about like monsters and stuff set in the 80s and the little kids and stuff? About like 9 years ago it came out, right? Yeah, well, season 5 is coming out soon. 5 seasons. 5 seasons in 9 years. Stranger Things season 5 is officially coming out with what Netflix is doing is like they're releasing it in parts. So part 1 is releasing, and then part 2 is releasing, and then the finale of the entire show is releasing on New Year's Eve, which I think is a great strategy by Netflix because, you know, from how Netflix has done things before, putting everything out, every single episode out isn't necessarily the best idea for retention, and I agree with that. So, you know, fair move, Netflix. However, oh my God, it took so long for you guys to make this. Granted, it is very hard. Look, I don't want to underplay anything. It is very hard to make a show. I'm struggling to make a short film. I'm struggling to make like a 9-minute short film. They have to make 9 hours of a season times 5. So like 45. Is that the right math? Stranger Things was actually one of my favorite shows that came out back in, let's see, let me just double check. Yeah, it came out in 2016. So it has been 9 years since the premiere. Actually, today is July 16th. The first season was released on July 15th, 2016. It has been 9 years. I have been watching this show since high school. Since I was a sophomore in high school. I was 16 years old. That is crazy. And honestly, it's a very good show. It is a great show. I mean, season 2 wasn't that great, but season 1, amazing. Season 3, amazing. Season 4, amazing. Season 2, no. But you like I basically grew up with this show. This is one of those shows that I can look back on and I'm like, oh, I grew up with that show. But damn, dude, the fact that after 9 years, we have only gotten 4 seasons, it is wild to me. And this has nothing to do with the fact that, you know, they're going too slow or something like that, because albeit if you want to do something correctly and if you want to make something good, you have to take your time with it. So I applaud them for that. But this is really more a commentary on where TV shows are going. We used to get 9 seasons in 9 years, right? With seasons coming out every single year at the bare minimum, and with at least 20 episodes in it. But then recently it just kept going down and down and down. So this is really more commentary on the fact that we have really gotten 5 seasons in the span of 9 years. I mean, these kids that I alluded to in the intro, they're not even kids anymore. They are grown adults. Like, these kids are not kids. They are adults. You have Millie Bobby Brown, who is married, and she is 21 years old. Is she pregnant? I don't know. I don't know. But these are not kids anymore. Hopefully, this is one of those, you know, rare occasions that like the season finale sticks the landing. I mean, I personally didn't watch the show, but Game of Thrones, right? A lot of people said that the last season was the worst season. How I Met Your Mother, which is one of my most beloved shows, the last season wasn't that great, and especially that ending, but we can talk about that later. Let's just talk about Stranger Things itself, though. The trailer came out. I don't even remember what's going on. I really don't. And not to say that I'm not interested, because I am interested. I do want to see these characters again. I want to see that world again. I want to go back to Hawkins. But it's been so long since season 4 came out that I don't remember anything. And, you know, granted, again, I'm trying to give them benefit of the doubt. The last season came out in 2022. We've had a lot to go through in the film and TV community. We've had strikes. The pandemic was obviously still a factor back then. So yeah, we can definitely cast some blame to the pandemic, you know, kind of slowing things down on top of the strikes. Back in 2022, it looked like back in 2022, it looked like the pandemic was slowing down a little bit. Things were looking up, and then the strikes happened and delayed a bunch of productions, not just Stranger Things. So Season 5, the trailer. Let's get back to the trailer. It's really more of a teaser, honestly. It doesn't really show you much, but it does bring you back into the kind of tone and the feel that they're going for. Very eerie. You don't really know what's going on. There's like a mystery. There's a lot of different elements that pay homage to 80s movies. Like there was apparently there was a Jurassic Park kind of inspired shot in there too. So, now they're going to the 90s and stuff, which is actually really cool. I really appreciate that. But yeah, man, just looking back, I really don't understand the story again. I have to dive deeper in. This is just my first impressions on the trailer. Like, I'm not going to like go down the trailer and look at every single last detail and kind of judge it by that. But this is something you have to think about, man. 3 years it's been since season 4. I don't even remember what's going on. I don't even remember season 4. I have to rewatch. If you guys want to see me rewatch the entirety of Stranger Things on this channel and react to it, I will do that. Let me know before season 5 comes out, and then we'll watch season 5 together. Don't really know what's going on, but looks great. I can't wait to dive back into this world, and let me know what you guys think down below. Are you excited to see Stranger Things back? Are you sad that it's kind of going away forever now? Like, we're finally concluding this story that's been building for 9 years? Let me know down below in the comment section. But until then, we will have to wait until November 26th to see Stranger Things 5. Just a little bit longer.